here and share the stage with John Ratzenberger, Lenny Clark, Doug Flutie, Kurt Schilling, Fred Smerlis, Steve Diassi, and many, many others. My favorite singer, Ayla Brown. She came from her game. I raced here. I appreciate it. My daughter Ariana's here too. And I miss my wife very much, but she's, doing what she can to stay professional and do her job while we're doing our job. As you know, Kurt Schilling made news a couple of days ago. My opponent didn't recognize his name. And of all the many false accusations she's made in this campaign, one of the strangest was to call Kurt Schilling a Yankees fan. Let me properly identify the guy she's been swearing on the radio. It's Kurt Schilling right here. Formerly of the world champion Boston Red Sox. It's that team that plays at Fenway Park? Fenway Park. And Doug Flutie, what can I say? A great guy. Great career. And I'm proud that you're here. And John Ratzenberger brought a lot of laughs to us during his many years with Cheers. So I want to thank you, John, for being here. Legends, good friends. We all know them. Go to Fred and Steve's Steakhouse. It's great. And obviously my kids, I'm so thankful that they're here and that you're all here. Now listen, many of you have seen, actually, just to talk about Ayla for a minute, you've seen her on national TV. And going through this campaign, I've got a small idea of what it was like for her to go through on American Idol. While she's had to deal with Simon Cowell, I've had to deal with David Gergen. Thank you for all the wonderful homemade signs too. It's so special to see everybody here. You don't know how you've touched me and my family and just given us hope for our future and for our kids' futures. And as you know, our campaign is going strong. And the finish line is in sight. You all know it. It's right here. And the day of decision is almost here. Woo! And you all know the whole nation is watching. To you, and you, and you. Friends and fellow citizens, I'm Scott Brown. I'm from Rentham. I drive a truck, and I'm asking for your vote. The political machine wrote us off. The Senate seat in Massachusetts, we were told, was already spoken for, and this special election was just a minor detail that wouldn't get in the way. While the political machine already had a short-term placeholder in the Senate, they did that by manipulating the Senate succession issue. placeholder, and everything has already been arranged. Well, there's one little problem. One little problem with their plan. The independent thinking people of Massachusetts wanted a real choice. You have made this a real contest, and thank you. The voters are doing their own thinking, and the machine politicians don't quite know how to react. They put in a distress call from Washington. He's right down the street in Boston. Here, and my first response is very simple. Democrat or Republican, the President of the United States is always welcome in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Now, it wasn't exactly a scheduled visit. Sort of a last-minute thing. The political machine that controlled the Senate seat, he was told, and that was going to stay that way. It was always in their hands, so it didn't matter. Well, he's had to change his plans a little bit. It's very clear to me that the party bosses gave the president some bad information. Senate seat does not belong to one person and no political party. It belongs to you. It belongs to all of you, not to them. It's the people's seat. It always has been. It always has been. And maybe they should also tell President Obama that I had no chance at all. And after all, who ever heard from a guy from Rentham getting elected to the United States Senate? As the president might remember, upsets like that have been known to happen before. And you also recall how the president always used to talk about a new kind of politics, a different way of doing things. Campaigns based on conviction instead of small and false and negative-minded campaign ads. Remember when he said that? Well, as long as he's paying a visit here, he may want to talk to Martha.